Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 21st day of January 2010. And we're here for CVAC Junior Varsity Basketball, the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars and the Beekmantown Central Eagles right here, right now on viewer-supported hometown cable. I'm not 100% certain on this, but I believe that it's a case of the student meeting the teacher here, Erin Cromp, when she was playing AAU. I believe she was on the team that was coached by Steve LePage. Erin Cromp, the coach for the Cougars, and Steve LePage for the Eagles. Air ball by Hebert. Dominic will inbound it. Our referees tonight are Percelli and Gehrig. Nice block. Dragoon gets it back outside to Dominic. She goes back to Dragoon, trying to post up low. And a block there. We've got a tall young lady in a paint there, Shannon Ryan. Okay, another one of them Ryan kids there. We'll have to put this on channel 15 for my friends Harold and Joyce. And basket by Emily Anderson. Let's see. There's a shot by Dragoon. Rebounded Hebert. Underneath, Dragoon tries to go against the Twin Towers. 2-0 for the visitors. This is Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly, holy cow. We know her as the princess. Here's Ryan. Ryan turns around, hits the front of the rim. And rebounded by Cartier, and we're going to have a foul on Ryan reaching. Dominic inbounds it to Courtney Rabideau. Low. Dragoon drives off the rim. Gets her own rebound, goes reverse. Rebounded by Ryan. Outlet pass to Kelly. Kelly brings it up. Lexi DeRocher underneath for Ryan. Ryan gets the shot up and in. She's just a 7th grader, by the way. Dragoon scores. And also steal and basket for the Cougars. I was looking up to see that Grace Kelly is also just a 7th grader, so looks like Steve's got a team to be reckoned with here in the future. Anderson will inbound it. She's an 8th grader. Alicia Barkholm is 33. She's an 8th grader. And Lexi DeRocher is an 8th grader. So there's 2 7th graders and 3 8th graders out there for Beekmantown in a sport that's dominated by 9th and 10th graders. Basket by Anderson, the 8th grader, and that makes it now 6-4 in favor of the Eagles. Now we have Nicole French in, number 5 for the Eagles. Hebert with a shot, too strong. Rebounded by Ryan. Kelly up for French, knocked away by Hebert. Thrown up by Ryan, rebounded by Rabideau up for Dragoon. She gives it to Hebert. They were intimidated. Dragoon with the rebound. Dominic. Dragoon trying to get innovative. Fights her way back to keep the ball alive. Now we got in the corner. That's Cartier. Now Dragoon to Hebert, drives. And she finds a way through there. Skylar Hebert with a good effort. She's tied the game at 6-6, 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Stolen. Rabideau looking to get it to Cartier. Picked up by Kelly. Kelly along the baseline. Stops, takes an extra hop, and Paul Gehrig says, "Not in my house." Now got number 5, Katie Blair, and number 23, Emily Laporte in for the Cougars. And we got 10 and 34. That's Christine McKinley, number 10, and 34, Ashley LaValle in for the Eagles. 6-6 on the scoreboard. Here's Rabideau, bounce pass to Cartier. Back to Dragoon. I think I called her Rabideau. Dragoon drops it in. Puts the Cougars up 8-6. The 7th grader Ryan passes, and it's going to be a jump ball as LaValle is tied up. McKinley will inbound. Timeout. Steve LePage says timeout. McKinley will inbound it following the timeout. 3:41 on the clock. Ball's into Ryan. Knocked loose for the Cougars by Blair, but the Eagles get it back. Ryan goes to McKinley. And Ryan lays it in. Ties the game, 8-all. Dragoon. Now Blair. Back to Dragoon. Cartier. Cartier goes baseline, and it's Cougar ball. Shot thrown up by Rabideau. Missed, and we have a fight for the rebound. Kelly back in. She replaces DeRocher. Off McKinley. Dragoon working extra hard out there. Looks up. Nice pass to Cartier, but she couldn't get it to fall. I think we're going to have a jump ball. 2:34. Kelly able to keep it in, but can't control it. Laporte will pick it up for the Cougars. Laporte from 12 feet. Cartier puts it up. She's blocked. Now Blair. And Blair bottoms it out. 10-8 in favor of Northeastern. 2:12 and counting here in the first period. Cougars take it away. Here's Blair. Intended for Cartier. It's out of bounds. Hubert's back in along with Miranda Menard. And we got Anderson back in for the Eagles. Ball comes to Kelly. 10-8 Northeastern. Under 2 to go in the first period. This looks like one of those games that's going to go right down to the wire. Dragoon's long pass sends up in the hands of Menard. Laporte takes a long one. Hebert, and she is fouled. Foul was on LaValle. Hebert. 11-8. Make it 12. Stolen by Blair. Dragoon over to Laporte. Go underneath for Hebert. Throws it up. And French is tied up.
Come on, girls, move.
And hold was called on Hebert. Her first, team first. It didn't slow Hebert down. She still going after that ball. And off Blair. Kelly looking for a target. Or a seat in the bleachers.
Yes, that's it. Nice.
Up for French. French drives, throws it up, and Dragoon's there for the rebound. Right in the hands of Anderson. Here's Kelly. He misses, and Dragoon's there again. Dragoon up for Hebert. Beautiful play by Kayla Dragoon. Hebert just couldn't get it to fall. Anderson with the rebound. Gives it to Kelly. Down to 42 seconds. Cougars up 12-8 here in the first period. Kelly. Bounce pass. Looking for McKinley. It's out of bounds.
Good D, good D.
You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. If you're watching this, we are talking to you, whether you're watching this on cable or on the internet. Viewer-supported local television. Rebounded Anderson, 15 seconds remaining in the period.
Help her out, Em.
Cougars take it away. Laporte draws the whistle. Foul was on Kelly, her first, team fifth. And we got DeRocher in to replace her. And the Dragoon. Intended for Hebert. Comes for Menard at the buzzer. Would have counted. 12-8 Cougars. After one here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Dominic into Rabideau, and the second period is underway. Northeastern hanging on to a scant 4-point lead. Hebert out to Dominic, the sharpshooter. Drives the paint, throws it off the glass. Pretty move by Jordan Dominic. Anderson looking for a target, and it's going to be white ball. Through the fingers of DeRocher. Dominic will inbound. Blocks. Anderson will inbound. I'm going to allow the sub. Dragoon back in. Ball comes to French. Foul's on Menard. McKinley will inbound it. Menard's first foul, team third. French throws it up and put back up and in by Ryan. Shannon Ryan. 14-10 the score. Dragoon looks for help. 3 seconds. Got to get out of that paint. Dominic back to Dragoon. And Ryan blocks her. And it's going to be on the line. McKinley. 7:03 showing here in the first half. And the Blair turns and rebounded by Anderson. Blair takes it away. Dominic back to Anderson. Extra step there for Cartier. Extra step for Cartier. I think I called her Anderson last time there. It's Ali Cartier, as in Jacques Cartier. And we're going to have a foul on Cartier, so we'll send DeRocher to the line. Grocer missed the first. It's the second. It's a 3-point ball game. It's 14-11. Ball comes in to Rabideau. Quickly pushes it up for Dominic. Goes back. Rabideau too hard off the glass, and we're going to have a jump ball. 6:32 showing. Ball into DeRocher. Goes to Anderson. Anderson to Ryan. Cartier stops. Needs help. Kelly in for the Eagles, replacing McKinley. Another block by Ryan. And we're going to have a jump ball. Dominic inbounds to Rabideau, too strong, right in the hands of Dominic. And travel called on Dragon. 6:03 showing. On an eventful first 10 minutes of action. 14-11 to score. No 10 seconds in girls basketball, so don't count at home. No hoopla.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Says that's what I'm supposed to do. Should never make the NFL. Basket by Cartier. The football playoffs are going hot and heavy right now, and I watched a little bit of action and quickly remembered why I don't watch it anymore. There's travel. There's too much showboating. Do your job and shut up. Don't need all the dancing. Basket good by Kelly. It's a 3-point ball game again. 16-13 Cougars. 5:16 on the clock. Rabideau brings it up. There's Dragon. Dominic tries to go to Blair. Red ball. Anderson looking for a target. Picked off by Rabideau. Rolls the rim. Good position by Blair. And the Cougars are definitely intimidated out there. There's DeRocher. DeRocher to Ryan. Knocked loose by Blair. And French will inbound it. 16-13 Cougars. Second quarter action. Blair takes it away. Rabideau looks down the floor, finds Dragon. Dragon throws it up left-handed. Great move by Kayla Dragon. Timeout for Steve LePage's team. We got Morgan Rabideau in, replacing Courtney Rabideau. Anderson will inbound it. Rocher gives it back to Anderson. There is no 10 seconds, but there is a 5 seconds if they're closely guarded. They got to advance the ball in 5 seconds. That took about 20 seconds to get it into the forecourt. We're down to 4 on the shot clock. 18-13 the score, 3:52. We're barely halfway through the second period. There's Dominic over to Dragon. Dragon will sleep well tonight. Laporte, 3 seconds. That's not Laporte, that's Cartier. McKinley back in, she replaces DeRocher, ball into McKinley. Guarded closely by Rabideau. Goes to Ryan, Ryan looks underneath, blocked by Blair, and we're going to have a foul. We also have Ashlyn Marsh, 15, I didn't see her sneak in. She's going to shoot 2, I guess they thought she was shooting. I'm not convinced she was shooting, but 18-14. Anderson puts it up, misses everything. Blair will inbound it. Hebert back in. She replaces Cartier. Dominic brings it up. Rabideau. Rebounded Anderson. Rolls it over for McKinley. Taken back by Hebert. And she gets bumped by Anderson. It's a 1-and-1. Hebert at the line. 19-14. 20-14. Comes into McKinley. Guarded closely by Rabideau. Goes to Ryan. Ryan throws it up to Anderson. 8th grader will shoot 2. Dominic had the foul, her first, team 6. 2:44 showing. Dominic will bring it up. Dragon. Over to Blair. Back to Dragon. Hebert. Short. Rebounded by Ryan. Knocked loose by Blair. Hebert brings it back. Gives it to Blair. Blair will throw it up and in. Backed by Katie Blair. And it's 22-16, 6-point lead for Northeastern. 2:04 going in the first half. And it's going to be out of bounds. Courtney Rabideau back in, replacing Morgan Rabideau for the Cougars. Here's Dominic. To Hebert. Hebert drives. Too strong. Rebounded by Ryan.
High.
Throws it down the floor. And ends up in the Cougars' hand. I didn't know where the ball went. Up to Dragon. To Hebert. Blair knocked it loose. Alicia Barcombe, 33, is out there. I didn't notice her before. Shot was short. There's Blair. Back to Rabideau. Shot short by Dragoon. Anderson. Out to Kelly. Over to Barcombe. 1:11 on the clock. We had a Beekmantown timeout.
Over here. Who's over here on defense? 14.
Blair into Rabideau. Over to Menard, who's back in. Menard goes to Dragon. Menard lets one sail, and it falls in. Miranda Menard with a basket to make it 24-16. DeRocher at the line. Foul was on Rabideau, her first, team 7th, both teams with 7. (24-17). 49.1 on the clock. 24-18. Dragoon, nothing there. Tries to force a shot up, but it's tough when somebody's that much taller than you. Blair, she's blocked. Ryan picks it up. 22 seconds to go. Up for DeRocher. Good hustle by Hebert. Knocks it out of bounds. 16.6 on the clock. 24-18. Knocked loose by Dragoon. Kelly will inbound it. Ryan turns, throws it up. Anderson's there. Anderson again and drops it in. Emily Anderson makes it 24-20. 3 seconds. Cougars will not get a shot off. Kelly was all over Menard and she could not get free. 24-20, we got a close one as we head for the locker room at the half here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Some intensity.
Kelly will inbound it and we'll start the second half, a 4-point ball game. Ball comes into Ryan. Barkholm is still out there. Ryan turns, throws it high. Rebounded by Blair, by Cartier. Cougars team up and take it away. That's laid in. I think it was Cartier who laid it in. Cougars will put the full court pressure, continue to put full court pressure on. Rocher broke the press, kind of hurried her shot up. Here comes Rabideau back for the Cougars. She hurries her shot up, too strong. And Cartier pulls it down. Dominic out for Hebert. Hebert will give it to Rabideau. Rabideau underneath for Cartier. She is blocked. Eagles will get the ball. Knocked loose by Rabideau. Fouls on Cartier. Anderson will inbound. Gets the ball into DeRocher. Up for Kelly. Dragoon. Pushed up the floor. Hebert trying to get it to Dominic, taken away by Barkholm. Hold called on Hebert. Anderson to inbound it. Blair couldn't get it to fall, and we're going to have a jump ball. Cougars turn on the jump. Inbounded by Dominic. Rabideau to Hebert. Barkholm picks up her second foul. Dragoon to Hebert. Ryan turns, shot is missed. Ryan gets her own rebound. Rabideau picks up her second foul. Ryan shooting 2. It's the second. 26-21. Stolen by Barkholm. There's the ball to DeRocher. Now to Ryan. 15 feet, rebounded by Dragoon. Dragoon throws it down the floor. Blair catches up with it. Back outside to Rabidou, quickly over to Dominic. Dominic finds Dragoon. And rebounded by Anderson. There's Kelly. Grace Kelly. Outside over and back. Cougars take it away. Laporte in the game, brings it down. We're going to have a foul called on DeRocher. Kelly will inbound it. Anderson. And a little too strong for Ryan, picked up by Dragoon. Dominic gives it to Cartier. Her shot is blocked by Anderson. Cartier gives it out to Laporte. And now we have Blair. Dominic finds an opening, puts up a quick shot, and rolls it in. Dominic, she's going to have to start thinking about the hoop here. The team is up by 7, but they've been trying to work the ball underneath a lot for some reason. And that seems to be the worst idea. Off Anderson's toe. Let's see, we got French and somebody else in, timeout red. 4:12 on the clock, 28-21 the score. We're in the third period. There's Dominic, goes to Dragoon. And Dragoon called for steps. Inbound to DeRocher. French and McKinley in. Dominic, Laporte. Laporte has it. Dribbles down, gives out to Dominic. Dominic pulls up for the jumper and rolls it in. Jordan Dominic. She's got to do. Gets that open shot. She's got to take it. Travel call. White ball. Cougars traveled. Souvenir. McKinley to inbound it.
Go, girls, go!
Into Ryan. 3:26 on the clock. Shelley making the call from underneath the basket. Dragoon drives off the glass and in. Heck of a move by Kayla Dragoon. 11-point Cougar lead. There's McKinley. Blair tries to knock it loose. Double dribble called. Push called on Ashley LaValle. Dragoon shot is blocked. Laporte throws it up. Blair keeps, Cartier keeps it. Would have been better just to hand that one right to Blair. Let Blair take a 6-foot shot. 3 seconds. Cougars are leading, but they spent much too much time trying to work underneath the basket. Get the ball underneath there and then get the defense to come to you, then pass it out. Cougars will keep it. 32-21 the score. We're in the third quarter. Ball to Dragoon. Dragoon stops, pops. Called off red. 2:15 to go in the third. In the paint, banked in by Rabideau. That's a 13-point lead, 3-4 to 2-1. McKinley gives to Ryan. Emily Beatty in.
Good D.
Let's see, Anderson's back in. Kelly is in for the Cougars. We got Menard's back in. There's Dragoon. Throwing it up. Rebounded Anderson. 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Menard. Travel. No, foul. First foul on French. LaValle picks up her fourth foul. Now we got Elaine Duquette in. 35. Dragoon at the line, missed the first shot. And the second one rebounded by Anderson. Outlets to Beatty. Beatty will inbound. And picked up by Cartier. To Rabideau up to Dragoon. Menard puts it up. Nope. Off Blair's fingertips. Anderson to inbound it. 5 seconds to get it in.
Go, Grace, keep pushing it up.
Gets the ball into Kelly.
Okay, have high post. Good target. Drop down, Em.
Stolen by Rabideau. Courtney Rabideau makes it 36-21. Anderson looking for a target. Ball comes up to Kelly, slides it back to Beatty, not necessarily on purpose. Here comes Dragoon.
On her back.
There's Cartier. Now Blair. Menard. There's Dragoon. And Kayla Dragoon, nice move off the glass. 38-21. And it's the end of the period. Big third quarter for the Cougars. They hold the Eagles to just 1 point in the third. 14-1 Northeastern in the third quarter. Kelly will inbound it. Hebert picks it off.
Don't stop. Go.
Foul was on McKinley, her second. Excuse me, on Kelly, her second. So Blair makes it 39-21. Anderson looking for a target. Gets it into Duquette. Duquette throws it wide, looking for DeRocher. Blair will inbound it. Into Rabideau. Over to Menard. And to Blondo. Hebert hits the bottom of the backboard, gets to ball and throws it in. Nice second effort by Skylar Hebert. Anderson looking, try to get it in. Stolen away by Blondo. Ball squirts to Beatty.
Go, good defense, Eagles.
Hebert.
No layup, yeah, no layup.
Blair will inbound it into Dominic.
Grab it.
Picked up by Anderson. Thrown down the floor by Duquette up to Kelly. Kelly drives and lays it in. First field goal of the second half for Beekmantown. 6:50 to go in the game. 41-23 Cougars. It was a 4-point game at the half. That big defensive third quarter opened it up for the Cougars. Blair with her second foul. We have Ryan back in. And quickly makes her presence known. 41-25. Blondo will put up a quick shot, short. Be off Dominic. Fabro and Dragoon in for the Cougars. Anderson will inbound it. Fouls on Fabro, who just got in the game. Kelly at the line. She gets the 3-point play. It's 41-28. It's a 13-point game with 6:15 to go. Beekmantown not out of this yet. Dominic. What a nice shot. Ball into DeRocher. Go to Ryan. Back to DeRocher. Ryan puts it up and she draws a foul. Second one's good. 43-29, 5:36 to go. Ball comes to Dragoon. We've got Cartier and Rabideau back in for the Cougars.
That's a carry.
Favreau to Rabideau to Dragoon. Dominic. Dragoon. Drove the defense, pushed it out to Dominic, and Dominic popped it in. Makes it 47-29. Shot thrown up by March. Here comes Dragoon for the Cougars. Finds Cartier. Cartier will get rid of it. Dragoon to Rabideau from the elbow. Rebounded Anderson. Rabideau throws it up, misses everything, and we found the Eagles. That was Marsh with the rebound. Shot is short. Ryan is there, misses the putback. Hold called on Ryan. Cartier will shoot a 1-and-1. Ryan's third foul, team 7th. Cartier kind of quick across that line. Rabideau to Dominic. Over to Dragoon from the elbow. Little Dragoon. She's put in a tough game. Here's Ryan. Pushes the ball down to Kelly. Shot is short. Rebound Cartier. Cartier, timeout for Miss Crump. You've heard of Helen Crump. This is Aaron Crump. Cougar coach. And this is Steve LePage, the Eagle coach.
Red. Eagles. Everybody.
McKinley going for the steal, but the Cougars keep it. Cartier tries to drive. So you got to pass the ball back out. With the defense concentrating on you, then move the ball back out to an open teammate. Taken away, Dominic to Rabidou. Dragoon looks down the floor, finds Blondo. Anderson looks down the floor, also finds Blondo. Menard will inbound it. Menard back in, 3:21 to go in the game. Cartier. Kelly will inbound. .28-29 as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the fourth. Dragon. Thrown up by Menard. Rebounded by Ryan. She's surrounded. Dragon picked up her third foul. Ryan at the line. Violation on the Cougars, so she'll reshoot the first shot of the 1-and-1. .252 remaining. Rebounded by Cartier. Slides it over to Menard. And Cartier. Ryan picks up her fourth foul.
That rebound, Bill.
Cartier will shoot. Rebounded by Ryan. Kelly will inbound it. And to Anderson. 48-32. Cougars with 60% of the points. Blondo, nope. Looking for a travel or a foul. And it was traveling. So it's a red ball. Kelly. I believe it was Anderson who scored up for Blondo. He's fouled. Blondo will shoot two. Favreau in for Blondo. 1:40 to go in the game. 49-34. Duquette. Fouls on Menard. French at the line. Minute and a half to go.
Okay, no.
Blair. Duquette with the rebound. Barcombe gives it back to LaValle. Now French. Good move by Nicole French. 57 seconds to go. 49-33. Dragoon off the rim. Rebounded by LaValle, taken back by the Cougars. Dragoon gives it to Favreau, and Favreau buries it. I'll make it 51-36. 15-point Cougar lead with 33 seconds to go. Foul on French sends Blair to the line. Blondo in for Dragoon. Blair makes it 52-36. Beatty looking for French. LaValle shot was blocked. 8.6 seconds. 52-36 should be the final. They don't usually shoot the final shot here anymore. They're way ahead. 52-36, the Cougars defeat the Eagles, and that's the way it was. CVAC Junior Varsity Girls Basketball on this 21st day of January 2010. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose, or draw, TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.